Hello everyone, welcome to Technical and Competition Interpretation Live of Huawei Cloud Developer Competition. Today's competition's question and answer will be started in 5 minutes. Before that, I will show you the details of the Huawei Cloud competition. You can scan the QR code for more details. Today, we invite the Senior DevOps expert Han Mengyu of Huawei Cloud to share about the DevOps, about the edge technology and our product's presentation and the scenario of Huawei Cloud application. We are gonna show you a record. Today's sharing will be a recorded video first, and after that, after the presentation, Ms. Han will access the meeting and answer your questions. So you can put forward your question on the discussing board.
Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream of Huawei Cloud competition. Let me give you a quick introduction of myself before we start. My name is Mengyu. I'm currently a product manager responsible for DevSecOps solution and services. So today, I'm really glad to be here to speak to you about our fantastic product, Huawei DevCloud. As you can see, today is DevCloud one-stop DevSecOps platform to build applications more efficiently and securely. But before I jump into pitching DevCloud to you guys, let's rewind a minute and take a look at what DevSecOps is and why DevSecOps is so important in today's world. There's no doubt it's been a couple of challenging years during pandemic. People are adapting to the new normal of working remotely. Online code collaboration, automatic build, and software release become essential to business success when you no longer have all your software teams to you. So as we know, every business is seeking for digital transformation or is born digital. We are also facing many challenges. Main challenges we are facing nowadays. As Gartner predicts, by 2025, there to be built in organizations around the globe. This is a huge number, but we currently don't have sufficient capacity. The demand is almost more than 5 times. Developers are continuously expanding. The total number of citizen developers will increase by 4 times by 2025. The second main challenge we are facing is high-cost application operations. The technical debt will continue to increase, and just maintaining the existing applications will cost almost a risky one. The attack on open source software soared 650% in 2021. In December 2020, North American networking company SolarWinds was attacked. And 425 out of US Fortune 500 companies and the top 10 US telecommunication companies, even Pentagon, etc., were all affected. DevSecOps come to the rescue. What is DevSecOps? First, we have to answer what is DevOps. You might already be familiar. It is not only a methodology, it evolves from agile development, and it is a combination of enterprise work process, software engineering methods, and the DevOps toolchain. DevOps practice combines software development and aims. The keywords of DevOps are automation, continuous integration and delivery, and continuous monitoring. Based on the whole DevOps, workload modeling, vulnerability testing, and incident management. So in short, It integrates security practice within the whole DevOps process. Now you get a picture of what DevSecOps is and why DevSecOps is so important. You might wonder how Huawei, which is also one of the leading ops inside the company. Let me show you how we improve our DevSecOps solution over time. So we company-wise condition of software solution and engineering and IT tools to improve research and development efficiency and security phase briefly. From the initial planning phase, our architectures use project management and modeling design tools to make security design and privacy assessment, which enables the developers to write software that is protected from security vulnerabilities. In the development phase, I will engineer a lot of plugin code check tools, which covers a wide range of languages and areas. The code check tool can detect security environment. And now we come to the testing phase. I think this might be the most neglected part in software development, but I never forget about that. We have automatic CI/CD pipeline testing, helping deliver software with high quality and accuracy. And for the release phase, we use software signature to secure the data integrity of what's ready for release and deploy. So customers can be ensured that the software will not be changed over the networking or the transformation. For the operation, we have security process. A lot of IT tools. We also have a powerful support team for security consultancy. And the result, by following interview many members here, and I will just pick most important ones to talk about it. We discovered 100+ vulnerabilities which affect 4 million of open source software before they cause severe consequences. And for the binary scans per day, reparations per dance per day, and also we have mobile app scans. The whole time each phase costs in DevSecOps workflow are all listed here. From failure to recovery, it only takes 1 minute. It works and 10 minutes from the code commit to testing, 1 hour from testing to deployment. Each iteration cycle takes around 1 week, and from the product manager receive the requirements to the final. We also have 200,000 pipeline executions per day, 150,000 deployments per day, and also 500,000 builds per day. You can see our R&D scale is very powerful, and we take care of them. DevSecOps practice, and we also have accumulated years of experience of DevSecOps solution. So today I want to bring our best practice to you by introducing the application lifecycle management solution, Huawei Cloud DevCloud. The solution is built based on Huawei's 30 years. Let's take a look at what DevCloud provides. So DevCloud provides end-to-end one-stop DevSecOps solutions. It provides all-in-one developer services from the planning phase, development phase, testing phase, and deployment phase to the operation. You can use DevCloud's integrated capacities. You can use DevCloud integrated capabilities throughout the whole DevSecOps workflow without having to find some other services to complete your daily work. And I will talk about the detail about all the services we provide later. Our platform is also all about flexibility. Whether you can always trust DevCloud to build what you need. We support both low-code and no-code development approach with rich preset templates and components. Besides that, no matter what applications you're building, like I listed here, microservices, API, function, web, mobile, you name it, DevCloud seamlessly integrate with other services in Huawei Cloud ecosystem. Stage function graph to support deployment of serverless functions, microservices, etc. So you can deploy your application to multiple environments. We also support other common application types like embedded systems, AI, and etc. You can start from the idea to the final application on DevCloud. And now we have already accumulated 3 million developers and thousands of companies have chosen DevCloud for the powerful capabilities it provides. So now I'm going to dive into all. First, you can plan and collaborate better with DevCloud Project Man and Cloud Wiki. But what is Project Man? The Project Man is DevCloud's project and rich customization, etc. Here are some of the highlights. It has professional and agile management with standard Scrum and Lean Kanban process model. They also provide project space management, like whether you have a large scale or structured or unified project space, you can all have it on Project Man. It provides best practices and out-of-box solutions. It also has visualized the data-driven management. In short, you can use Scrum project in Project Man to manage requirements and person hours, track bugs, host documents in the cloud, and gain insights from reports. Project Man helps you take a solid first step when you enter the DevSecOps journey. Also, if you want to improve the knowledge sharing situation in your team, DevCloud is also here for you by offering a secure, trusted, comprehensive knowledge lifecycle. It's a multiplayer editing. You can request approval for your document and start an online discussion with your teammates. So your team can definitely benefit from this fast and powerful and break the information. To show you a demo of Project Man. Okay, hold on 1 second, and I'm gonna open the demo link here. So what you are looking at is the homepage of DevCloud. You can click into one project you have already created, and it will navigate you into the work item page. Under the existing features, you can fast create a story here. Let me do a quick demo here. And the story name is User Can Make Order. And now we enter a description and edit the description. As a user, I want to order a phone so that I can make a phone call. You can set the priority and severity here, and also it also has some customized. After we have successfully created a story, let's create 2 tasks using the same way. The one backend dev work, and we enter another task, web work. Now let's go to the sprint planning page. You can plan and track your work here. So we create a sprint and we set the plan duration. Okay, now we can drag the work items we just created to the sprint. Now let's take a look at what we have in sprint 2. So we have to finish the story and tasks, And you can also track the progress here. If you have already finished it, just drag it to close one. Okay, now I'm going to show you a statistics page we have. So in Project Man, we provide comprehensive progress, and you can also create a customized sprint to burn down chart to guard your daily iteration status. Here is a burn down chart, and it's called chart. We save it. Yeah, now you can see the whole work progress you have here. Okay, it's a quick demo for the Project Man service. Let's back to the slide, and we will continue to talk about the incredible service. So after the plan phase, now it's time to start coding. So we have talked about digital transformation in the beginning, and you can also practicing cloud transformation, especially moving their development environment to the cloud. IDE. It is a lightweight integrated development environment in the cloud for those who are seeking for a perfect cloud-based. The Cloud IDE provides out-of-box capabilities such as coding, debugging, and one-click deployment to Huawei Cloud infrastructure. If you are looking for open source plugin or ecosystem expansion, the Cloud IDE Marketplace is also the way to go. It combines the open source plugin framework and open APIs to build a thriving ecosystem. Managing your code is also an essential part of the development phase. So based on Git and Huawei's 100 billion lines of code, which is very amazing, Huawei provides enterprise-level secure, trustworthy, and end-to-end traceable. In Code Hub, code security is a top one priority when we consider what capabilities the code repository should provide. Multiple angles, like I listed here, the access control, data protection, RBAC models, non-repudiation, authentication, etc. So with Code Hub, you can submit your code with confidence. Now let me show you a demo of Code Hub. So what you're seeing right now is a typical code repository with a README file. The merge request policies. Now you can see it can be also merged after complete resolution. We set the branch name, and we require a minimum number of reviewers, like 2. Okay, the policy has been successfully created. Now we create the policy works. Let's name it create file, new file, work in progress. Just to remind you, the expected behavior we just create the policy for is there comments before it goes merge into the master branch. So we create a couple comments to see the comment. It's called MR comment. We go back to the merge request. Let me find. Okay, like you just see, we have resolved all the comments. And let's see, the first condition will be giving us, yes, a green light here. And now we create a build task. With Maven. And then we will create a pipeline gate behavior. Let's testify the behavior we just created. We add a code hub task. Okay, give it just a few moments. Yeah, we select the task, it's code hub record task. And we enable the merge request event triggering. It's complete here. Yeah, it also gives us a green light because it has already been, and it connects the pipeline here. So you can click it very quickly. It also get reviewed. So now the merge conditions have all been met. Okay, that's the, yeah, it has been successfully merged. Okay, let's go back to the slides and talk more about the services DevCloud provides. The key information DevSecOps is trying to send is the security part with the traffic security concerns. So DevSecOps emerged as an approach to incorporate the management of security through the development cycle. Let me introduce the code check. So code check uses the Huawei development analysis engine to support statistic like code check in 10 languages such as C, C++, Java, Python, and Go. They also support license compliance check, code check rules, which covers code style, quality, and security, etc. So comprehensively to avoid severe issues. You can also use it with Cloud Pipeline, which provides a flexible orchestration and scheduling. It supports sub-pipeline, stages, job hierarchy, and it also supports sequential and parallel jobs running. You can take a thorough test on your code by adding the code check job in the pipeline and setting the quality gate for the result. Okay, let me give you a quick demo of here, what you're seeing is a cloud build task. Like I said, you can orchestrate your build job, deploy job, and also the code check job into the pipeline. So it kind of glues everything together. So it comes in handy when you have multiple jobs and tasks which have to run in order or in parallel. Here's a list of cloud build tasks. And we have already created one. It's called Cloud Build Demo. And we go to the Cloud Deploy. Also have a Cloud Deploy demo here. Now we go back to Cloud Pipeline. We can create from pipeline from scratch or templates. Now we already have a template here for us. It's called Pipeline Demo. And let's create pipeline we just have. code repository, and you can also select the branch. And then it comes to the template. Yeah, we select pipeline demo. The whole workflows has been here because it's all in the template. Okay, we change the name, we review the workflows, and you can either use the exact same task or you can select whatever you want. So we have the cloud deployment task as well, and we set as the pipeline parameter here. So you can use it by runtime. Every time you run the pipeline there. Let's save and run and see what happens. And we have 3 runtime parameters. Let's wait a few moments and see the result. Now you can see the cloud build task, and it provides a very detailed log, so you can debug when something goes wrong. Okay, that's a cloud pipeline we just see. Code check will also be out soon, and you can stay tuned. And let's go to the next powerful service we have, Cloud Build. So build is the intermediate stage between code and artifacts. It's the most important stage in continuous integration. DevCloud's Cloud Build service provides high-speed, low-cost, and easy-to-configure hybrid language build capabilities to help customers shorten the build time and improve efficiency. So in Cloud Build, we are continuously improving the build time to give the customers ultimate experience. And today we are announcing the advanced feature that we are going to be launched soon of Cloud Build, PaaS distributed compiling technique. So we use precise incremental analysis and a million level concurrent scheduling technique to speed up C++ time. From our real life test, we are looking at a 20 times faster improvement, which is very incredible. The build time of 5 million lines of C++ source code decreased from 1 hour to most of the developers are bothered by the C++ build speed. Cloud Build offers the best solution for you. Let me also show you a quick demo of. Now let's jump into creating tasks, and you can configure the build action. We have a lot of templates and preset actions you can select. And here, select the time here, and you can select what days you want the job to run, like Monday, Tuesday, or the weekdays. Now the task created successfully, and it's running right now, is downloading the code and be built with Maven build. Then it will upload the software package to release the repository. I will introduce it later. So you can see this is the software just being built from the task we created. Now we can save it as a template for our further use. So in future, you don't have to create it from scratch. you can manage all the templates here. You can see this is the one I just created, and you can set it as the favorite ones. Let's create another task, and then now we will find the template we just created. And everything has been set up. Okay, the task created successfully and it's running, and we are seeing the expected behavior, downloading the code, build with Maven test, and upload the package. Okay, let's get back to the slides. Now I just showed you the Cloud Build can release repository. Now I will take a look at how DevCloud manage build output artifacts. The Cloud Artifact is a secure and reliable software artifact management tool which supports tests including Maven, PyPy, Go, NPM, etc. So you don't have to install and set up multiple repositories because Cloud Artifact can work as a single source of truth for artifact management. Artifact security is also a big concern in many businesses. So here we provide RBAC authentication and authorization. We have multiple checksum types, and you can feel relaxed to keep your artifact here because we store artifacts safely with tamper resistance technique. So then the artifact will be ready to be deployed. We also have one service that can deploy your artifacts or any packages out. Cloud Deploy is our professional application deployment services of multiple forms and technology stacks. It supports parallel deployment and seamlessly pipeline integration all set up in the pipeline. It works with microservices, serverless functions, Kubernetes, and etc. Operation and monitoring can be also enabled during. Now I'm going to show two demos. One is for Cloud Artifact and another one is for Cloud Deploy. And now we go to the release repository. And first we use templates. We just create a Java demo for our final artifact outputs. Now we have a sampled code repository here. Let's build it. And now our fastball to show you how Cloud Build works and how it uploads the software package to the release repository. See, it has multiple metadata here. They have basic information like the size, path, address. This address is used in Cloud Deploy, and I will show you later. Also, it has multiple checksum types, like I just said. In the build information, it can trace back to the build task. We try to change the name here. It's called test demo. And then we can also change the package status. So once we change it to the production package, it cannot be changed anymore. And let's go back a few seconds and see what this is reversible. And after release package that to production package, you cannot edit the release package anymore. So it kind of log the version for you, and you can be it can be safely deployed. Any change. Okay, now let's go to the release repository settings. We have a cleanup policy, and it comes in handy when you want to save the storage cost. You can customize the days. Files in the production package state. And also you can ignore some file paths here. Like we won't delete the matched files. Also you can change the recycle bin behavior and customize the days. We also synchronize the permissions and roles from the project man. Let's take a look at the cloud artifact. We support multiple package types, the Maven, npm, Go, Peppy, RPM, Durbin, and also in the future we will be launching more package types support. We select, we configure the name. It will create one is a release and another one is snapshot repository for you. Let's take a look at the download the configuration file. You can replace it with your local settings. Now we do a quick Maven deploy. Let's see. Yeah, we replace the, and we do the Maven deploy. And now let's see, okay, it has, or we just created. It has multiple checksums and the details. You can also set the user permission. So for this member, let's give it permission. We just created and see. So right now the user don't have any permission, so he can see nothing here. And we refresh the page because we have granted him the permissions. Okay, now we're seeing the expected behavior. Okay, the demo of cloud deploy as well. So we go to deployment task. Now you can see we select one task. It's called start or stop Spring Boot application. So we are showing it the Spring Boot app deployment as a sample. Or stop Spring Boot and operation stop, and we add the then we can select deployment source. So to check the health status of the URLs. We'll create the host groups. The ECS, you can configure the username and password here. And now it's refreshed and yeah, it's showing up right now. So we configure installation path, and also we select the software package. So it's from the release repository I just showed you. And the download path. So after we configure the deployment source, we can start Spring Boot application. And the path is the jar file we just selected. Okay, we will trial 2 times if it fails. Okay, and it's the URL the application will be running. Right. Wait a few moments. Now let's stop a minute. It is expected behavior, and we are seeing that it has been successfully deployed. We can also gear the parameters. It can be either customer or predefined. So we use the parameter here is the version deployment task. We can change it. Okay. Now we update the version to the you do it again and see the URL. Okay, it's working. Let's go to another test, another service we have in DevCloud. So it's coming to the test base like a part, but it plays an important role in a successful delivery. DevCloud Cloud Test is a large-scale, high concurrency and high-frequency automatic test factory. It provides one-stop full lifecycle management test activities from the test design, generate this. You can get a continuous testing and feedback on cloud tests to help you improve your team's test coverage and test quality. Cloud test, stay tuned. The last pack of services I want to introduce is a unified operation and maintenance solutions, which includes AOM. So AOM monitors application and resource physical machines or containers. It covers application performance and status, infrastructure status, cloud resource usage, application performance management, which is and manage the performance of cloud applications in real time. Like you can trace your call chain, JVM monitor, etc. And the log10 service, which is short for LTS, collects logs from different sources, such as hosts, hybrid, cloud, or multi-cloud environments. So it can analyze and give you alert when they're wrong. So the O&M solution, they overall guard your application and resources health and give you feedback in real time. So all the services we provide and give you a very short demo of the services that's being on the DevCloud international version right now. So let's testify how our services work by a successful. Deppon Express is one of the top 500 companies in China. Its core business is large-scale express delivery business, including vehicle warehousing and supply chain, etc. So Deppon Express started digital transformations years ago and officially joined hands with Huawei Cloud DevCloud to take advantage of the safe and reliable Deppon Express CI/CD process. What they are looking for are security and high availability capability and delivery with high quality. So after fully embracing DevCloud, so I think the results speak for itself. So by fully embracing DevCloud, which provides data protection, quality management, process normalization, and automatic CI/CD pipelines, Deppon Express now have 700 and running right now in the cloud, and they have 80 plus systems have been already migrated to the cloud, and there will be more, almost 700 versions. Also, we have 100 plus management units, so you can guard the whole DevSecOps workflow. The result is they have already have 80% process automated, and the test coverage increased 6 times, and the quality defects dropped 70%. So DevCloud helps DevCloud Express deepen its digital transformation, and it supports almost 700 research and development engineers' daily work. Okay, I think that's it for my topic today. And DevCloud asked me any questions. If you're interested, you can go to the main page of PaaS DevCloud and get provides data project. Cloud to the main page of PaaS DevCloud and get a more detailed look into all the services we provide.
If anyone has any questions, please leave the message on the discussion board. If not, I'm gonna show you the questions shared this afternoon.
Enough to be qualified
for your workflow sharing. Now we will take some questions and answer them.
Questions here. So the first one is, project managers use force if the competition teams use project management service only. Is this enough to be qualified? Yes, as long a public cloud service is qualified. And the second one, I think it's asking for the cloud test, code check, and SecDev launch date. Yeah, they are quite popular. So the expected launch date will be by the end of this year. And by that time, all the services and documentations will be ready at internationalpubliccloud.com. So you can stay tuned. Please, Ms. Han, here is some questions collection. Yeah, I have finished the second one. Do I need to repeat the first two answers? Okay, so I guess no, I will continue. The third one is how to collect or archive project information quickly after project is complete. So in the project settings, I think there is an archive selection, but if you want to download the project information to your local space, I think it currently don't support. But I will give the feedback to our project managers in the future. Okay, the fourth one, the batch incremental deployment policies. We do support batch deployment policies. Here is some network issue with Ms. Fang. So please hold on a second. Okay, can you hear me? So the batch deployment policy, we do have incremental deployment. Can you give me more detail? I'm not sure I understand it correctly. So what do you mean by incremental deployment? Okay, I'll wait for something shows up on the chat. But for the last question, server configuration to run the generated build task means you want to use your own build environment, right? If that's the case, we do support that. So in the there will be a section that enables you to select your own build environment. 现在 I think that's all for the questions.
The speaker, Ms. Han, is accessing the meeting now. So there is a question. So DevCloud is a platform, and all the tools are built inside, right? Ms. Han?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hearing echoes. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay, so I would say, yeah, Huawei Cloud DevCloud is a platform and it provides a pack of services, and all the tools are building. Yeah.
Can you share us some scenarios of the application to utilize the DevCloud as a platform?
Yeah, okay, so you want some use case, right? So, like I said, from the planning phase, you can use the project man to track and just plan your work. And you can use Cloud Build, Cloud Deploy, and Cloud Pipeline to have all your build services and deployment tasks. And also the Cloud Artifact stores all your artifacts after the build phase.
Okay.
So you can use it, yeah, throughout the whole development workflow.
Okay. So I gonna think this is all the questions from our developers. Thank you, Ms. Han.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for online and this end of the question and answers meeting. So if you have any questions still, you can visit Huawei Cloud Developer Forum and ask questions on the forum or sharing some expertise from your side. Thank you. That's all.